VC Playmakers, we're back. The Super Bowl has concluded. A champion has been crowned. So for you, we have Lights Out, Madam Chelsea,
Hey.
a lifelong Seahawk fan. I don't know what's happening over there. Champagne Puppy.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, Seahawks.
Wow, he's got the champion shirt already.
You had both, right? You had...
The one's on back order. Don't worry.
Is that Shador over your shoulder there? Is that Shador? Your ride or die?
We get a little zoom in on that one.
Yeah,
What we
zoom
got
in.
there? Who we got right there, baby? Who's that right there in the middle? That's Samuel Richard Donald, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to live. And let me just take you on a quick little tale real quick. As you all know, I've been a lifelong Seattle Seahawks fan. Once that Lombardi Trophy showed up, I remember the hardship of every single year we fought through, the expansion years, the heartbreaks, and even the time when the biggest highlight was us just being the loudest stadium in the league. You know?
I love that Aaron's been practicing this all week.
All week. In the
He's
mirror.
part of the 12,
Just in
baby.
case, both
See
versions.
these reflections?
Both versions, just in case.
No iPad this time?
No iPad. Look, I'm hands-free too. And just so you know, a good life lesson for everybody. Adversity builds character. And so you understand why I waited till adversity was over to really show who my following is for. You know, I supported the
Absolutely.
Seahawks through every dominant defensive win.
Lifelong.
That's what real fans do.
Hey, what's
we
the
show-
nickname of the defense, or your defense? What's their nickname?
No, I'm part of the 12, baby.
Not
part
that
of the
one. Your
12.
defense, I said. Your
Oh,
defense.
the Legion of Boom 2.0?
No.
No.
It's the dark side, man.
The
Come
dark
on,
side.
lifelong.
I don't like that because, you know, we show light too.
Shine in the. Well, hey, congratulations, lifelong. It looks good on you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it's been a struggle for all of us. So, I don't know what all the laughing's all about. You know, I had to slow roll it. You know, I had to root for the Patriots just for content on the pod. Everyone was going Seahawks quietly. I was doing it too. But, you know, it's just a thing where when that Super Bowl ended, my emotional investment began. You all might look at that as a bandwagon fan. I look at it as a strategic fan, okay?
I
Nigel,
love.
this is what
how
you've been
big of a
waiting for,
fan-
Nigel. This is what you've been waiting all season long for.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Hey, I used to ride with you, but
I knew it was gonna happen.
we're
I
on
knew it
to
was gonna happen.
the greener pastures.
He jumped off that quick, but he's been such a big Sam Darnold supporter. He earned the Seahawk fandom. Earned it.
Earned.
Aw.
Also
Well, don't
with
make
us
me call him.
today, the big breezy Sir Roski. Welcome, sir. And back with us, Santa's little helper, Sir Rudy. And for the first time, Mr. Second Place himself, Birds of Vengeance. What's going on, Nigel?
Hey, go Birds. Go Birds.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty sure that's a Super Bowl ring right there. What do you got to say, champ? Ex-champ.
Oh, you know, I'm getting mine fitted right now, so maybe next pod we'll have it. I'll put it in the collection.
I thought you had an Eagle one from last year. No?
Oh, yeah, but I already tossed. I have to sell that.
Oh,
one.
I already
It's a new
tossed
one.
it.
Come on now.
Pawned it. He pawned it
Things
to
will
get
pay
his
for
shirt.
himself. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do some fact checking off of last episode because I didn't believe Champagne Puppy was telling us Tom Brady's full name. It's his full name. Can you tell us again, Aaron? What is his name?
Is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
Junior? The second? Which one
Second.
is? Yeah. So you were right about that. The other
impressive.
thing we talked about Shador Sanders in the Pro Bowl. Sardis was doing some research. QBR, he was 31 ranked overall out of 32 quarterbacks.
Not
Justin
wrong.
Fields was the only guy worse. Starting quarterbacks. And then the other one, which is this my blunder, but Chelsea caught it, is owners in the Hall of Fame. There's actually a lot of them. Al Davis being one of them, but there's a lot. Ralph Wilson with the Bills, Jerry Jones, Dan Rudy with the Steelers, Paul Brown, Bengals and Browns, Lamar Hunt,
Oh, wow.
Aaron's
Oh, wow,
former
that is a lot.
lifelong team with the Chiefs. And let's just give love to Eddie DeBartolo Jr. with the 49ers. Had to make sure
That's
that got in
right.
there.
That makes sense. The owners would put themselves in the Hall of Fame, right? I mean, that's
Hall
like
of Fame.
the first thing they would do.
All right, let's do it. Patriots versus Seahawks. Let's do you got a flex you want to hand out? We'll start with flexes and we'll just do round robin. Chelsea, you're first on my screen, so why don't we, is there somebody you want to acknowledge?
I mean, the Seahawks defense just dominated that entire game. I mean, that was the most the most Thursday night football Super Bowl I've ever seen. It's just like totally one-sided. But Julian Love's interception, because he was on like the hot mic and he was like waiting for it all game. He was like, it's gonna be me, I'm gonna get it. He was calling what Drake May was gonna do. Like he was talking about his hesitation, and then sure enough he gets the pick. So that's my flex is for Julian Love, but really just that defense out of control.
Yeah. Flex for the dark side. How about you, lifelong fan?
I mean, you got to obviously give it to Samuel Richard Darnold. I mean, he may not have been the MVP, but he played the MVP season game when it was needed the most against the Rams, when that was a real Super Bowl. Let's be honest here. The Rams would have won the Super Bowl. I would be having a whole different outfit. Whole different outfit. You know, we might even get the father of the league on here to make a comeback.
From Thailand or something.
Absolutely. But yeah, we got to go with Sam Darnold. He didn't make any mistakes. You could argue that if CJ didn't implode, then there's zero chance the Patriots would have got past, because Sam wasn't amazing. He just game managed his way to a Super Bowl championship. So one last little shout out to
You've got to find some previous
one little last
clips.
shout out to my boy right there. Hey, USC baby, fight on,
We need
baby.
side-by-side
Love.
clips. Aaron's been hating on Sam Darnold all season, but that's okay.
All season.
It's a motivational speaking that he needed to cure
To get
the curse that is the Jets that he started with. And now look at him. He started from the bottom. Now we here.
I had completely forgotten he was drafted by the Jets.
I think he did. He did too.
He's trying.
Do we not remember? We've been following this since college.
Roski, how about you? You got a flex?
Yeah, but before I give it, Aaron, what's Sam's middle name?
Richard.
Just Richard.
No, I have that on lock. SRD, baby.
I believe him.
Well, I had the Seattle defense, but since Chelsea already went with them, I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker. He did enough, obviously, to secure the MVP, but 135 rushing yards. Didn't have, I mean, no touchdown really, but he did enough, right, to lock in the MVP. But it was a defensive game, and I think that the Seahawks just, took them out. And I expected a little more from the Patriots, but we'll talk about that when we get to wedgies.
He looks extra twitchy. Like since the playoffs started, Kenneth Walker he leveled up.
Yeah, and contract year too.
He did. When he got when it was just him, when Charbonnet went down, he really stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you guys all love Chris Collinsworth. They were talking about he's just walking and then he's looking for the hole in the line. I mean, they did a good job breaking it down where he just was patient. Le'Veon Bell style. I think they even reference, Le'Veon Bell used to do that. All right, Nigel, you got a flex?
Well, mine was Sam Darnold, because I saw him play in college against UCLA back in 2017. And then I thought he would get swallowed up by the league like Tim Tebow did. Yeah. But he came out on top, Five teams over 7 seasons. Got his first Super Bowl. Hey, good for that man.
I see him. How about you, Rudy? Who do you got?
Yeah, I have to agree with Roski. Kenneth Walker. He just he set the tone really early, which is very interesting because Patriots defense against the run the whole season they were pretty solid, and Kenneth Walker was just on another level. I think that's the best I've seen him play since his 3-touchdown game? Did he have 3 touchdowns one game this season?
Last year? I know he did last year,
last
but
year?
maybe this year too. He has these big games from time to time.
Every now and again, he'll have those beast games that just win you the whole week. But yeah, he set the tone, and from there, Sam Richard Darnold, right, Aaron?
Hey, thank you. Put some respect on that name.
Yeah, he was able to kind of just carve up the Patriots as needed. JSN didn't have too big of a game either. He got pretty hurt, and yeah, Seattle just kind of just ran the show.
Yeah. Well, the
Like
Patriots
Roski said,
defense, they locked him down. Yeah, they pretty much made him irrelevant in the game.
He got hurt too, or something. I saw.
He did. They took him back into the locker room. They had him in the tent, and then he jogged back into the locker room. I'm gonna go 2. Their kicker, Jason Myers, he got a flex earlier on. That dude's just a great kicker. But their punter,
Yes,
3 kicks
that was
within
on my
the
yeah.
10-yard line and 2 within the 5-yard line. Oh my gosh, that I think it's Michael Dixon. That dude, talk about field position. He set them up for success. So flex to the kicker, Jason Myers, and flex to the punter, Dixon. That's our first flex to a punter. I'm probably never going to do it again, but he earned
The Patriots punter was good too. I mean, this was definitely a special teams game through and through.
That's why the Rams weren't there.
Exactly.
Sorry. Any other flexes you all want to hand out? I got one more.
Oh, I gotta get to the coach. Seahawks coach. I mean, he coached circles around the Patriots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof. Whoa.
Another member of that defense, Devin Witherspoon. At the beginning of the game, that dude was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he's one of their cornerbacks. That kid's a stud. All right, how about wedgies? Go ahead, Nigel.
I don't know the guy's name, but remember when they tackled Drake May and it looked like it was a fumble, but it was called an interception, and he took off running. Now the guy on the Patriots that was trying to chase him down, I appreciate that. Now you know good and well you can't catch that man. He looked like he was running in slow motion. Okay, but I appreciate that he didn't give up on the play, and he was like, "I'm gonna try to catch up if I can," and that's a sign of heart in the player, and I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
Me too. It's a Super Bowl. You got to give it your all.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go wedgies. Rudy, we'll do reverse order. Anybody you want to give a wedgie to?
I mean, it's kind of free for all on the Pats. I'll just go Stephon Diggs. He didn't really make too big of an impact for being a number 1 wide receiver or default number 1 wide receiver. There was Drake May did make a nice pass like in the 3rd quarter. I forgot who caught it. Was it Hollins or something like that?
Yeah.
But other than
Hollins.
that, I would say wedgie wise, Stephon Diggs was quiet the whole entire game.
I thought you were going to say because. Yeah, I thought you were going to say because Cardi B dumped him.
Oh, they broke up?
Oh, they broke up?
Well, he's having a bad
week. Celebrities.
He's also got some police waiting for him too, right? When he gets home.
No,
well,
supposedly distance himself.
Is he expecting 2 babies too?
Yeah, that's part of the reason. So I guess one of the baby mamas, like the more recent baby mamas, was in the game wearing his jersey front row. So Cardi B found out she had spent up 1.2 million on an after party, found out, and neither of them showed up to the party because of that. And then
Roski with the T.
Yeah, man. That's a deep cut right there.
TMZ,
yeah, thank you, TMZ.
Nigel, who you got?
Well, I also have Stephon Diggs. I'll just add on to the T. So
there we go.
It was funny because this man, they were interviewing him and they said, "So are you gonna put a ring on it if you win the Super Bowl?" And he said, "We'll see. I got to get my ring first." So he didn't get the ring, and he doesn't have his girl anymore. So that's like almost an atomic wedgie, bro. Like you just
Oh
Go
yeah.
sit in the corner somewhere, bro.
For everyone to
Cook.
see.
Yep.
Well, Eric, the commish did give Stephon Diggs used underwear as Diggs' nickname, but then I
Oh,
think
that's true.
because Eric liked him on his team, he called him my underwear. What did he change to something weird like that?
Something along those lines.
Anyways, Broski, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with Mike Vrabel. I always get his last name wrong, but look, you're losing the Super Bowl, getting absolutely dominated, and you don't change absolutely anything at halftime. Like that makes no sense to me. Like, go get creative. Go. Yes, we talked about a special teams game. Well, go out and do something on special teams. Get creative. Do something. And that's one of the things we kind of criticized Sean Payton a couple of weeks ago. For his trying to get creative when he shouldn't have. Well, this was Mike Vrabel's time to get creative because, Sean Payton has done it in the Super Bowl, did an onside kick right away to start the second half. You got to do things like that, especially when you're getting killed. If you're going to lose the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter if you lose it by 20 or 30 or whatever. Get creative, try to get back in the game early, not in the fourth quarter when the game's already out of, reach. Try to get creative and do something. And honestly, to me, Wedgie, because he needed to do more than what he did. And he had been doing such a great job, I think, with the Patriots all season long that I just think he fell flat on his face when it mattered most, really.
It is surprising in games like this where the pass rush is so good that you don't call plays to get the ball out of the hands faster. We see it all the time. It's just kind of baffling to me. All right. Sir Roach, what do you got?
We're just gonna pile on the Patriots again, of course, but coaching terrible, no adjustments, like Cowboy Roski had mentioned. I'm gonna go a little different angle with the Vegas aspect of things. Like yet again, I don't know how the Patriots are not getting punished by not listing people on the injury report. Their quarterback was not listed and took an injection before the game. Well, what are we doing here? Like that seems some crucial information that gamblers would want to know when we're laying down $100,000 or gold chains or whatever it is that we're doing, So
He said we.
That's what I was gonna say.
You
We.
caught that too.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
good looking
Patriots
out
all
for the
around.
gamblers. Good job. Good job. Good looking out. Somebody has to support them.
Exactly. Bunch of
Or you.
degenerates we all are. Hey, shout out to Kalishi, by the way.
There you go.
All right, Chelsea. I know you got a wedgie locked and loaded.
Yeah, I mean, I got the offensive line, the Patriots offensive line. I mean, I was getting PTSD flashbacks of Justin Herbert in the wild card game. It looked almost as bad. I mean, their offensive line, I knew they were like bad, but they really got completely exposed. And from what I was reading, this Seahawks coach, he's really good at disguising the defense. And he's really good at disguising the blitz, and they had no answer for it. Drake May just was getting demolished. And this one offensive lineman, Will Campbell, I think he might have been
fourth
injured.
overall pick.
Yes, but 14 pressures,
Yep.
season worst pressure, like the most pressures in the Super Bowl game. I mean, it looked bad, and I felt for the kid. I really felt for Drake May because it's second year. He looked scared. He was seeing ghosts, right? It's like, wasn't that Sam Darnold's thing? Yeah, they had no answer for the Seahawks defense, and Drake May was making some pretty bad throws. You could tell he had nowhere to throw that ball.
Mhm.
He looked scared. He played scared, and it looked like a JV team going up against the varsity team, and it was bad. So that's my wedgie.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like they were playing in the snow in Denver again. They couldn't do anything.
Seriously.
It just,
Mhm.
yeah, I had Will
Right.
Campbell queued up too. That 14 pressure is outrageous. He was getting knocked flat on his back, which is, yeah, crazy. So I'll co-sign that one. And then with the coaching staff, Josh McDaniels is like this renowned offensive coordinator. So that's the thing that I'm surprised that he's not able to make the adjustments either. So Vrabel gets it. Josh McDaniels gets it for sure.
Yeah. And it did feel like the Patriots were exposed, right? That everything that people were saying about them all season kind of came true. And even in the playoffs, their defense was what won them the games. It's what kept them in the games. The offense never really looked great, even in those snowy games. Drake May got sacked a bunch, right? He has the most, right? Most sacks in a playoff run, including the Super Bowl.
He set the record.
Yeah, so, and it wasn't just in that game, right? And I know he faced some really tough defenses, but they just, like I said, they got exposed. Their offense was not that great. And in those playoff games, they were up, I think, at the half. All they had to do was just get the lead and maintain. And it's like what Roski was saying. It's like Vrabel was just doing that again. Like, you're not up. You need the points. You're not in maintenance mode. Disappointing.
Any other wedgies y'all want to dish out?
My Super Bowl squares, none of them hit.
Mine too. I'm not co-signing that one
I was so
too.
close. I was so close.
Horrible.
And
I
there was
went
that
into
field
it.
goal.
I had 7-7 going into the start of the game, so I was
Oh, that's
like,
a great one.
man, this is easy. I was like, where's my money at? 3, 6, 9, 0. Nope,
Yep.
not at all.
Yep.
Nothing. But yeah.
Real quick to my wedgie for Drake May, I have an interesting stat here. Bad Bunny had more rushing yards on the field holding that football than Drake May. He had 124 rushing yards while he held that football, and Drake May had 70. No, the Patriots had 79.
Oh.
So, yeah. I mean, I know he wasn't getting blocked by the Seahawks, but there's some abuelos and abuelas out there. So, yeah.
I'm glad you said that one because last week I heard more about the halftime shows than the actual Super Bowl. And Sunday, I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this country? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't remember hearing a lot about the Patriots or the Seahawks. It was I'm upset that so-and-so is performing and we're going to do this over here. And the reports coming out are pretty funny now as you break down lip syncing and all these different things. But, yeah, to kind of take away from the game.
The
silliness.
horror of hearing Spanish for 13 minutes, right? People losing their absolute minds. My daughter loved it, by the way. She was jamming the whole halftime. So, and she doesn't
I think
understand
he grabbed his crotch
anything.
one time too, and people were upset that he did that. I'm like, well, it's
Michael
Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. I mean, come on, it's pretty tame. Let's get some history on Rudy and Nigel, fantasy football history. So get your questions queued up, but we'll start with an easy one for both you boys. When did you first start playing fantasy football? We'll start with you, Nigel.
I only played one season back in probably 2015, and I lost, and I never really came back to it until I joined VC Playmakers.
Seriously?
So I've technically played 3 seasons, but 2 with VC.
And you got the second place finish this year.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I came in 4th last year too. So
Listen,
as far as I'm concerned, I got to circle back and go up one more to first place.
Between you and our current champion, and if last year's champion's telling the truth, you don't make me feel good about myself. Anyways.
Just thinking the same thing.
Curse of knowledge, Chris. The curse of knowledge.
How about you, Rudy? When did you start?
Well, hang on one second. Nigel, I feel like we would be doing a disservice to our fans and new viewers if you didn't say who the first champion was in the league for VC Playmakers. A little historical context would be helpful.
Historical context.
You guys long gone.
The champ, Aaron Roach.
No,
there you go.
Who remembers those things?
Champagne Puppy was the first champ.
I'm working on my Hall of Fame career.
First to worst, that's good on your resume.
Yeah.
All right, Rudy, when did you start?
Back in probably 2006.
Okay.
It was a 8-man league. Didn't really know what I was doing. But yeah, I would say the first one was back in 2006. I have yet to end in last place, knock on wood, in any league since then.
That was a
So
shot
I
at
have
you,
not
Aaron.
ended in last place. Hey,
That's not me.
this year, between Aaron Roski and myself, we were battling out for last place this year.
Yeah, that is true.
I think it's a beard thing.
It might
There you go.
be. Then again, I think Eric was down there at one point as well, but then
He was last the first year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last
that's
year
right.
it was like us three, or not, Jocelyn and us three were at the bottom. Those that had played before were out.
Burst of
Well,
knowledge
not
indeed,
Chris.
Chelsea.
You did well.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I lost to that guy over there with the poster behind him.
What's his face?
All right, you guys got a question queued up for
I
Nigel and Rudy? What do you
do.
want
What's
to
the
know?
highest? Oh,
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead, Roski. My husband says
No,
I
I was
talk
just
too
gonna
much
ask
on the
what-
podcast, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try to let other people talk.
You know, it's funny that I kind of felt that way. I was analyzing myself. I'm like, I feel like I talk too much. I'm gonna take a step back. But what's the
Now, wait a
highest you
second.
guys?
You both feel that about yourselves, or did somebody say that to you?
I feel about it myself.
Or was it in
Someone
the
had to
comments?
tell me.
Or maybe in the comments. I don't know. Well, I know the comment was
Chelsea,
for me not to
somebody
be a
said it to
kicker.
you?
So
That's true.
I'm more than happy to start talking even more if just let me know.
I think that's why.
I got a bunch
That's
more
why I
props
talk so
ready.
much. I'm trying to cut Aaron off.
That's funny. All right, take it away, Roski. What's your question?
I was gonna ask what's the highest you guys have placed, but I know Nigel basically just said what his highest was. But Rudy, what was your highest?
So in one of the leagues that I'm in with a couple buddies that I used to work with over at Wells Fargo, maybe about 10, 12 years ago now, that league, I call it my throwaway league. I don't really care about it. I'm back-to-back champ in that league,
Oh,
which is
there you go.
wild.
That's called a
Interesting.
flex.
Every other league that
Mhm.
I care about, it's like 6th, 7th, top 3 finishes, back-to-back years. First
Wonder
place
what the-
overall, then losing the championship.
What's the correlation there?
I
Interesting.
have no idea. Interesting, Chelsea. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, maybe you just need to care less. is the lesson here.
Oh,
No, I picked up on that clearly. That's why I
I'm
said, I
trying,
don't know.
Rudy.
Interesting.
all right, Chelsea, what's your
but yeah.
question?
My question is favorite draft pick, or like okay, I guess
number-wise?
like your
Order?
favorite, like the best player you've drafted that
Oh,
did the
mm.
best for you in a season.
Well, for me, it was Mr. Saquon Barkley, 2024. Man, that was a great time.
That was a steal.
That was a great time. That was like Jonathan Taylor for you this year, Chris.
Yep.
But Saquon was more consistent.
He did it all year long. Yeah.
But yeah, man, Saquon was just that was great.
For myself, I would say Megatron. I had Megatron 2 years,
Oh,
and that was just wild. He carried my team the whole entire time. I think that was the best pick that I had on my team because I had no idea what I was doing back then. So, but the second time I drafted him, I did end up in the championship game in my other league that I've been in the longest, and it still didn't win. So he didn't help me at all, but he got me there.
Nice. Aaron, just so you know, Megatron's not the name of the Seahawks defense. I just wanted you to know that. But that's my segue to you, Aaron. Do you have a question for the boys?
Everyone knows that's a transformer. Duh. Well, first of all, I want to take a quick pause to really address another champion. Rudy, congrats! I didn't know you're back to back. BT Playmakers kind of like the NFL, so back to back XFL champion. Congratulations, feels good for you.
Hey,
But
I'll take it.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
for the longevity and preservation of our league itself, what would a brother got to do to get a trade to go through for each one of you guys? I mean, I've sent several trades all
a
the
good
time, and
question.
they keep getting rejected. So tell me what I got to do in
I
order to
think
make
that's a
it
question.
yes.
That's a question for all of us, though.
It's a little hard to trade hurt players, especially right after a minute after they got hurt. You know,
I thought we were doing
saw-
legacy.
I think I saw a 12-person trade when there's only 10 teams in the league for Cam Scattaboo, a kicker. I think Shador might have gotten thrown in there at one point when he was on your do not draft list. So
Sacrilege.
that's helpful as well.
Look, champ, you, this man sent me a trade for, I think, Ashton Genty, and this man was trying to give me Brian Robinson. I'm like, yo, like, and he almost got me because I was like, wait,
Bijan,
is
baby.
that Bijan? I was like, so I clicked on it and I
That
was
was
like,
clever.
Fucking
Brian
D.
I
Robinson.
said, boy, get off my face.
It's actually the only reason I drafted him.
Nasty work.
Surprised he
Almost
even
got
sent
me.
you a player.
Well, I think
But yeah.
Aaron's the reason why our commissioner wanted to get rid of the defenses, because I know last year, 2024, he sent me Minnesota defense for Joe Burrow. That was one of the trade offers he sent me. So flash
Hey, that was
forward
a
to
hell of a defense.
2025, no defense. That was a good defense.
Yeah, but a defense isn't going to
Denied.
regularly get you 20 plus points. Like,
And who's going to say Joe Burrow regularly plays games? I mean,
it just feels like psychological warfare whenever Aaron proposes a trade. Sometimes I don't even look at them. I don't even look at them because it's chaos.
Like we start
Well, at
sweating
least you
when
know
we're
where you
like
stand with
opening.
Chelsea, Aaron.
I can't get over that 10-way draft, that 10-way trade proposal. I don't even know how that was possible. And I still
hurt my
get
eyes.
like, it totally, I thought I was having a stroke when I was reading this.
And I
Hey,
think it
to-
was the same player being traded to multiple teams.
To multiple teams?
Like just bouncing around or something.
Like this
Hey, but
can't
for-
this can't work.
Creative for sure.
For Aaron
Honestly,
to
that
take
one
the
did
time
work
to
out
do
for
that,
everybody. Thank you, Roski. Thank you.
mhm.
Wait, Russ,
I
can you say it
considered
again?
I considered it because he took the time to actually figure things out. Now, my side, that actually worked, but I saw others and yeah, it didn't work.
Thank you. See, not everyone can be a winner, but sometimes you take the L for the greater good of the league.
What's the percentage when 1 out of 50 it looks like it's a good trade?
No, I
Pretty
bet you
low.
there. I would say 40% would have said yes right on the spot.
40%. You're tripping. 40%. You're tripping. All right, who's got a question? Rudy, how many leagues are you in? I know you talked about a couple. Rudy, you stopped recording. Where'd you go?
Might have lost him.
All right. Well, wait
We'll go to
for
you.
Rudy. Nigel, what was your first league that you were in? What was the format?
Oh, just a regular PPR. It was on
Full
Yahoo.
PPR?
Yeah. And I didn't know what I was doing. But I think I came in like 7th place. So that's why I said, from 7th there, then I came in 4th our first year. And this year was 2nd. So I'm like, I only got one more spot to claim.
There you go.
But maybe the champ is playing, snake drafts because he went 1st to 10th. And maybe he's going back to 1st next year.
Legendary status.
But like I told Chelsea when we played in the playoffs, I'm gonna come at you with everything I got. And I still don't know how I won that game, boy, but I
think I
won.
lost more than I'm just playing. My team did not show up in that game either. But you would have won anyway. Both of your teams would have beat me like anyway. So it just put me on my misery
Yeah,
early.
it was-
That's fine. I
That's
respect it.
the week Roasty went off for like 170 something points.
After I was out,
Right.
that happens.
There it goes. All right, any other questions for Nigel? Rudy's he got logged out, so he's trying to get back
Logged
in.
out. Is there a specific order in the draft that you like to draft in? Like, for example, I like to draft like in the middle, so like 5th, 6th, somewhere around there. So is there somewhere
Oh,
specifically you
7.
like to? Yeah.
Do it, Chelsea. Do it, Chelsea. Nigel did.
Same
I
here.
still don't know what that is, but
I just kind of
No one knows.
draft, I think I did learn my lesson though
Oh,
in the drafting from the heart.
yeah.
Because I had
Can't do it.
I had a team of Eagles players, brother. Like
Mhm.
I was like 4 of them. on my team, you know. Now, granted, Jalen could have did a lot better, but what I realized over in the offseason about Jalen is that the Eagles play to win, not to score points. And that's not the
That's
type
true.
of quarterback I need. I need a quarterback that's going to sling it. So we'll
It's true.
see what happens
Doesn't always
next time.
translate to fantasy. Good quarterbacks. Sometimes it's the quarterbacks that just are the desperate ones that have to throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's why Dak usually does really well in fantasy.
It's true.
Playing from
Right.
behind. Nigel, in your defense, I mean, you didn't, nobody saw the Eagles offense dropping off that significantly, but,
Right.
but yeah, playing with the heart, you got to get rid of it. I don't draft 49ers very often because I'm already upset when they lose. And so I rarely have them. Welcome back, Rudy.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know what happened there. I got kicked out, but we're back.
Yeah, it still has a box for you, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know their device maybe. Weird.
Yeah, I think that might be because I was on.
Are we turning into Darnold, or are we seeing ghosts now?
Probably.
Super Bowl champion, Darnold.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, come on now.
Let's do some Roski, you want to give some NFL awards and let's just react to who we'll do some of the big ones.
Let's start with the big one, Mr. MVP, Matthew Stafford. What do you guys think? Well
Earned.
deserved.
Great year. Not
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
drafted in our fantasy football league, I don't think.
That's true. No, and kept on the bench for whatever reason, right, Aaron?
Oh,
Oh,
note to
yeah.
self, don't ever trust Lamar Jackson. Cheapers.
Game after game, though, champ. You just
I know. When is it?
left him on the
It was
bench.
still
Preach,
Lamar's
Nigel.
fault.
And this is what are you doing? Stafford's playing the Seahawks defense, and then Lamar's going up against Cincinnati Bengals. Who do you think would score more points? And boy, I was wrong putting
Stafford
Lamar
every
in.
time this year. You were hoping. Didn't work.
That's a you fool me once situation.
Fooled me 8 times.
All season.
Yeah.
And then go off when you're out of the playoffs. That's so messed up.
Yeah,
the
that's
week
well
after.
deserved for sure. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
everyone started popping off afterwards. But with Stafford, that probably locked him for the Hall of Fame potentially. I mean, it could have been questionable before, but that might be
I
the thing
think
that
he'll
puts
get
him
it
over
for
the top.
sure.
I think he's locked in.
Yep,
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's had some. I mean, the fact that he even got to throw to Megatron had that even when he was on the Lions and they weren't even doing well. He still set a ton of records there. It's just the two of them.
Yeah.
And a Super Bowl and MVP. Yeah, he's in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, initially I was thinking that Drake May was going to pull through to get the award. But, you know, watching him in the Super Bowl, I had already had the conversation with you, Chris, that he's just a baby. He's only 23 years old. I think he will make a return. And under Mike Vrabel, the coach of the year, yeah, there's potential for Tom Brady 2.0, you know, after he gets some experience and he can stop seeing out of the tunnel vision so he can see who's downfield. You know, he's going through his progressions too fast and then they're on top of him. But and also it looked like someone told him to stop running because he would not take off running to save his life.
Yeah, he had like
But
the most
anyway.
scrambles for a quarterback, I think, all season long. And yeah, he didn't really run that much.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say to Nigel's point that history is not on Drake May's side. A quick little glance. The last 50 years, only 2 quarterbacks have ever won the Super Bowl after losing their first. And that's probably not a list he's going to be joining of Jalen Hurts and John Elway.
Look at that. Look at that fun fact. Good stuff. All right, Roski, who else you got?
Well, since Nigel touched on it, how about Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel from the Patriots? Because well, here's my opinion. I think Mike McDonald did a good job this year with the Seahawks, and no one expected him to be there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, plus 6,000 to win the Super Bowl before the season started. So kudos to him for the great job. I think
Shout out to Vegas
neck and
again.
neck between the two. But yeah, the Patriot, it can go either way. But what do you guys think?
I think McDonald has the better story, right? He I saw during the Super Bowl that he started as like an intern in like their finance department or something. I think with Vrabel winning, it just feels like a nostalgia thing more than anything. I'm not saying like he didn't deserve it. He's a great coach, and for his being like the first year, and he gets that like that second chance after the Titans letting him go for no good reason. But I do think there was just that nostalgia because he used to be the Patriots. He was on the team. He won the Super Bowl. Like here he is. He's back. I thought McDonald deserved it.
Were they both 4-13 the year before?
The Seahawks?
The Seahawks?
Yeah, Patriots were, right? They were 4-13.
Yeah,
Last 2
Patriots
years.
were.
Yeah. I mean, they both, if you take the Super Bowl out of it, they both are, deserve it. I'm okay with Vrabel getting it. I mean, I wouldn't expect that big turnaround, but yeah, there's nostalgia absolutely attached to that, Chelsea. And yeah, McDonald, I mean, fantastic job he did.
It's interesting that he won. Well, fun fact, the Patriots faced 11 teams this season for the softest schedule ever that fired their head coach. So congratulations on just cleaning up a bunch of trash cans.
There's some good stats out there. Roski, did we get offensive players of the year? Who got those?
Let's go to that. Offensive player of the year, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
For sure.
Beast.
I think the silence just tells everything.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
I don't know.
The same
honestly.
thing can be said.
C-Mac
go
had
ahead.
an argument. No, I'm just saying, like, C-Mac was literally carrying that San Francisco team. You, Chris, you know better than the rest of us. Like, I know JSN was amazing and all that, but what C-Mac was doing, that was amazing.
Have you seen a scorpion when it has babies? All the babies are on its back. That's what C-Mac was for the 49ers. But I mean, I would throw Puka Nacua in there too. I mean, him and I know we've talked about him and JSN a lot, but yeah, all three of those guys, fantastic.
I think it's also the way JSN elevated Sam Darnold too. I think is what gives him a little bit of an edge, whereas Stafford he's going to make a lot of receivers just be good because of how he can sling the ball and read the field. Whereas I think JSN made Sam Darnold better. And so, but speaking of C-Mac, I know Rosie's probably going to mention it, but I don't want to jump the gun.
Go for it.
Never mind. I'll wait. I'll let him go through.
You can't tease like that, Chelsea. You can't.
Okay,
You gotta go for it. Come on now.
Comeback player of the year? What? Come back from what? What do you have to come back from? I don't understand that. Was he bad? I don't understand that. That seemed very strange to me.
I didn't see that one. Who got it? Who got comeback player?
C-Mac.
CMC.
Oh, he did because he was hurt last year.
Maybe because he was hurt.
But was he out like the whole season? And he's always hurt.
Yeah, he only played two. He played
like 2 games. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just felt like
I'll never forget
he wasn't
Chris's
a
draft.
comeback player. Like he was really good, but he also was like the only player they had on the Niners during many of those games. So I don't know. I just thought that was a weird one.
My number one overall pick in 2024, and I got maybe a game and a half out of him because he was running and went down. I don't even
That's
remember
the cycle.
but
That's a cycle with him, though.
Yeah. So this next year, I'm not going to be drafting him.
Exactly.
So the finalist for that offensive player of the year was Drake May, C-Mac, Puka, Bijan Robinson, and JSN.
Not Brian Robinson?
Not Brian.
Just say B. Robinson next time.
B. Rob.
Yeah.
Would y'all have made if you were clicking the voter ballot? Would you have voted for JSN?
I would have. Yep.
I think so.
But I've been invested in him all season, so personally, yes,
He
I
was
would
on
have.
your team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but who do you draft first in fantasy next year out of those names you put out there?
Ugh. Bijan.
Puka.
B. Robinson.
I think out of JSN and
Bijan
Puka,
for
I
me
would
too.
say Puka.
Really?
Someone's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
Between
accidentally
Jason
draft
and Puka,
Brian
yeah.
Robinson.
I'm a firm believer in not drafting wide receivers too high. And take that for what it's worth, because I did finish in that's first loser. But it's a dependent position, right? Like B. Robinson, you just give him the ball and he can create and do his own thing. Whereas like Puka has to hope that Stafford gets him the ball or the coaching draws it up for him.
But see,
So I don't know.
this is my biggest thing with running backs, though, because they take a lot of beatings. So there's a higher risk for injury with the running back. So that's what always gets me wary of drafting a running back first. But, if it's Bijan, that is a very plus, thing to have, because you can catch the ball, he can run the ball, he can do it all basically, right? So
Yeah, I think being a
I'm just worried
passing
because of the
back
injury.
matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta get those receptions. No love for Trey McBride. How did he get no votes, no consideration?
True.
That's true. That is
He's on
true.
the
That's on you.
Cardinals.
That's on you. Hey, how crazy is it that I had Puka, McBride, and even CeeDee Lamb, and I didn't make playoffs? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Curse, man.
Anyways, defensive player of the year. Moving along, defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett. I don't think we're surprised there, right?
Yep.
No,
Hands
no.
down.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about? Let's just do the rookie of the year. So, offensive rookie of the year, Teteroa McMillan,
Oh, for sure. Yep.
and then defensive rookie
I
of the
predicted
year.
it was going to be a Marion Hampton before the season started.
I will.
And it might have
he
been
went down with
I
injury.
if he had stayed healthy.
I think the champ. I think the champ predicted that the offensive rookie of the year was going to be Shador Sanders.
He 100% did.
Well,
Brutal.
make it
Hey, he made the
it-
Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowler.
That's true.
He was close.
And no one can take that away from him.
This is true.
All those other bums are sitting at home and he's still throwing passes.
That's true, bums.
And then
Anyone else on
the
there, Roski?
defensive rookie of the year. Now, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing the last name, but Carson Schwarzenegger?
Oh,
Schlesinger.
Schlesinger from the Browns.
There you go.
Linebacker, right?
Yeah. Linebacker, yes. Aaron, make a case
Another
for Travis
product of
Hunter?
Shador.
There's no mention of Shador Sanders in that pick.
Yeah, I went over on that one. I thought there was a slight chance that Travis would get offensive and defensive. But, it didn't work out for him.
Well, we'll talk about Miss Travis Hunter in a second. Roski, any other awards on there that are noteworthy?
Well, here's somebody we criticized early on in today's episode. Assistant Coach of the Year, Josh McDaniels.
All right, let's do ESPN NFL Nation did a redraft, 2025 redraft of the NFL. So we'll talk to you about a few of them that are fantasy related. So the top 3 picks now are quarterbacks. Who do you think went first overall?
Quarterbacks? Oof.
I'll tell you who the quarterbacks are. You have Tyler Shook, Jackson Dart, Cam Ward. The NFL
Wow.
redraft has these 3 guys ranked 1, 2,
Tyler
3.
Show.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Who went
You're not saying for fantasy. I was like, what are you
For
talking
No,
about?
NFL
No.
redraft, so the rookies.
Gotcha.
The rookies.
What league is this? Like a
definitely
2-quarterback league?
I know, exactly.
So Nigel is saying Tyler went number 1.
I think so.
Okay. Anybody else?
I say
think
Jackson Dart
Dart.
had to go number 1.
Dart goes first.
Was it Tyler Shook,
Chelsea,
Jackson
what
Dart,
do
and
you
who?
think?
Who's the third?
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward.
Oh, Tyler Shook, I think.
Cam Ward. Yep.
I just
How
don't
about
like
you, Aaron?
Jackson Dart. I can't stand him. So
Well, in that case, Jackson Dart for sure.
Okay, well, you're all wrong. Cam Ward was the overall pick, and
Wow.
he is the
really,
redrafted number 1 pick.
Wow.
Number 2,
Wow.
the original pick was Travis Hunter, but Tyler Shook is now the new
Wow.
number. I thought, Roski, you might like that. He's now the number 2 pick.
he's got a
And
good
the
head, like
Giants
in the
had pick
game.
number 3.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
future looks good. They drafted Abdul Carter, but now they would take
Mhm.
Jackson Dart at number 3 overall.
Interesting.
Since we talked about the Patriots tackle Will Campbell with those 14 pressures, he was the 4th overall pick. They're still keeping him there. But now Travis Hunter's going to go number 5 to Jacksonville Jaguars, so still with them at number 5. The Raiders drafted Ashton Ginty, number 6 overall. Do you think he's still in that spot? Nigel saying
Probably
no.
not, but I think he should be. It's not his fault. The Raiders' fault.
I say he's still there.
He fell.
So he did fall. He fell to pick 22 to the Chargers. So Chargers drafted Hampton, but now they're drafting Ginty in the redraft, pick number 22. Good, Nigel. Feeling confident.
That could work. That could work. Omarion Hampton was great though, so that would have been a pretty good pick though, having Ashton Ginty. I think he
Yeah,
would have had
either
a little bit
one.
more time to make moves, and he probably could have did a lot better.
Would have been a great savior for Justin.
Going to pick number 8, the Panthers drafted Teteroa McMillan, so he stays there. Redraft, he's still being drafted right there. Colston Loveland went 10 to the Bears. They're keeping that pick. For the 49ers, they went a defensive end, Michael Williams, but now they're saying they should have drafted Emeka Ibuka, so they would have had a stud receiver, which I can agree with that one.
It's all offense so far,
With the
right?
Colts drafted, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm skipping some of the other ones, like the defensive tackles. And so pick 14, the Colts drafted Tyler Warren. They're saying, yep, we would still draft Tyler Warren there. And then you have just like offensive linemen. Hampton, they don't have going to the 2nd round now.
Wow.
Like when he was playing, I thought he looked
I thought he
really
was good.
good.
He's good, yeah.
He showed like a lot of times
Yeah.
life. I like the way he runs, but yeah, I mean, crap offensive line, injury.
Where's the redraft got
pick
Dylan
20.
Gabriel at?
What's that?
Where's the redraft got Dylan Gabriel at?
It only
Did he
did
fall?
2 rounds, so it's not. Yeah, I'm sure he's fallen. It didn't go back that far. At pick 29, that's saying the Commanders would have taken Travion Henderson now, the running back for the Patriots. And then I'm trying to find where Hampton. So Harold Fannin now moves up to the top of round 2. I think Aaron had Fannin a few times to the Browns.
Dependent position. Quarterback got him drafted higher.
And the Raiders at pick 37 get Omarion Hampton. Interesting. That's quite the fall.
Funny how those things work out.
And then the Saints end up with Cam Scattaboo instead of Tyler Shook.
Wow.
What do you think about that, Roski? Cam coming your way?
Well, I mean, I think the way we have it right now is better. I think the quarterback position is a little bit, more useful. So I do think that what they have right now, and like, we said in the past, I think moving in this direction now, I want to see what he can do this year. And this year is going to be, I think, critical because obviously he was somewhat successful at the end of this past year. So I'm very interested to see what he does this upcoming year.
Yeah, I think he's definitely ascending.
Mhm.
Chelsea, do you remember what round Aronde Gadsden was drafted by the Chargers?
I do not. Yeah, I think was he our
So
second pick?
he's
So right?
he's moving up to round 2 to to the Jets
I mean,
at
I could
42.
see that for a tight end to have like a good, an impressive rookie year. I see that.
The downsides is it's the Jets that would have been drafting him.
So his
That's
career would be
true.
over.
That's
I
true.
know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Exactly. Don't the Jets have like the most tight ends on their roster? I think they have like 5 or 6 or something like that.
I can't do anything with any of them.
Or either that or double
Like
tight
if
end
we
blocking
draft
or
enough
something.
tight
Yeah.
ends,
One of them
One-
has
they
to
got a
hit.
good basketball team
Maybe
then.
maybe if one can at least throw, to get the quarterback situation settled.
True. Treat them like Taysom Hill or
Yeah, there you go.
That's what they're hoping for.
right.
That's kind of the big ones. The stuff that stood out to me was the top 3 picks being quarterbacks. It's like, oh wow. And I like Shook, but he wasn't getting the attention that Dart was getting, and I mean Cam Ward got attention just because he was number 1 overall. But yeah, kind of cool. I could
I
see.
agree. He's underrated.
Yeah,
I hope they give him at least a shot this year. Like don't draft a quarterback yet. Wait, rebuild the roster right now that you have a chance. See what he can do this upcoming year, and if this year he's not progressing, and the team's not moving along, because obviously the Saints are still not going to be that great of a team. But again, we talked about it. Division's open. That division it's winnable. So give him a shot. Let him go through the preseason routine, the camp, everything. See what he got this year, and if it's not working out this year, then maybe look in the draft the following year. But give him a chance. Give him a shot. And see how.
yeah.
See how
To
it
me,
goes.
you guys got your quarterback. That's what I think.
Let's hope so.
All right, y'all. What last words as we wrap up?
I
Go
forgot
Hawks, baby.
one of my flexes was Christian Gonzalez on the Patriots, just because all the wedgies went
So
to the
good.
Patriots. But man, he played his butt off in that game. He was everywhere. He was really the only reason why they had any kind of presence on the field. Otherwise, it would have been even bigger of a blowout. So I just needed to put that shout out in case he's listening.
Yeah, no, his timing to like that closing and get just get his hand to knock the ball away. There at least was 3 times.
Yeah,
where
he's
I think
everywhere.
he saved a touchdown and 2 big gains. Yeah, that guy's awesome. Anyone else? Last words? All right, y'all. Good stuff today. Aaron, congratulations on your Super
Thank you.
Bowl win.
Thank you.
I'm
hard-fought
just
victory.
picturing all the
We did it.
Amazon packages coming in, all the Temu packages with the Seahawks stuff. Just so much.
Oof.
He's like, no, those have been in the closet. Those are
Forever.
passed down from generation to generation, right, Aaron?
Yeah, it's from the Legion of
Need to
Boom.
knock the dust off of it.
Hey, 1976, I had this on.
Just remember, your defense is called the dark side, all right? The dark side.
I'm worried about that guy right there.
Sammy Richard Patrick the Fourth.
Samuel Richard.
Darnold?
Donald. June 5th, 1997. Dana Point. Come on. Get your facts right.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, y'all. Be good. We'll see you next week.
Later on, everyone.
Later.
Bye.